Hello, family. I'm coming in here. I want to do a quick discussion, just a little quick chit chat with you all. I'll give you all some time to get in here because I want to say a few things. And yes, I know I've been on earlier today, but I wanted to say a few things before I get my night started, family. Hi, Miss Madeline. Hi, Eldra. Hi, El Patisse. Hi, family. How's the family? I figure I will come up here, family, and I want to do an important discussion, a quick chit chat. Okay. You all might hear a little noise in the background because um my JoJo is on his game. I know I was on earlier today, family, with you all, but I wanted to share something that's really important to me. Okay, and I need to speak about it. Now, you all know I work on these cases. I work on various cases, family. Okay. I come into contact with a lot of energy. I put whatever information that the ancestors give me revelation into, I put it out there for you all. Okay. It's not for me to withhold onto the information, right? It's not for me to withhold the information because what purpose is it serving me to withhold the information? So I share it with you all. So whoever's following these cases, they could get insight on various things, various situations that's going on, various perpetrators that's involved. So I share with you all because you all who's following the case know firsthand what's going on because you all will know these individuals, right? I could put out a description. I could tap into the energy and get a description, get a name of someone. However, ancestors want to give me the revelation, they will give it to me. And I will give it to you all, right? But unfortunately, what I've been noticing when I come forward with information and I share it with certain individuals, it's like I have some people that is they rather withhold information from me than to share it with me, and I'm like that's fine too. But see, the thing is, if ancestors is giving me revelation into a perpetrator and I'm asking you questions about someone, but you don't want to share that information with me, I can't really help you, right? But a lot of you all feel like you all can match it up. You all know, so you all feel like you don't have to share with me. That's fine too. But I am going to stop tapping into energy for those who I'm feeling like, you know, if you're not going to share information with me, I'm not going to be tapping into that energy because again, that's my time and that's my energy. Okay. So that's something very important that I wanted to speak on. Now, ancestors was giving me revelation, for instance, in Lakira Goldsmith case. I have been tapping into that energy today. Ancestors was tugging me. I tapped heavily into that energy, trying to get some information. I was given from various individuals, and I apologize, family, because I'm not really reading the comments right now at this time. Um, ancestors has I had individuals who reached out to me via email who have given me names, okay, of various individuals. I had tapped into that energy again. That's my time and energy that I'm using to meditate over somebody's name, to tap into that energy and go back into that place regarding Lakira. And I will tap into that energy and I will get certain revelation. I will ask the individual, okay, does this person have X, Y, and Z? Because this is what the ancestors telling me about this person, because I'm trying to match up this perpetrator. I have some of you all who don't want to give me further information now because you all just want the information. So you all don't want to give me further information, and that's fine too. But I'm not going to be utilizing my energy and my time to tap into energy for other people if you all can't give me the respectful, feedback that I'm asking for as well. Okay, family. So I just want to make that clear because I have some people who think that I just have time. And I'm gonna be honest, I have some people that think that I have nothing but time on my hand, right? that I'm available to their every beck and need, that I could just go and tap into energy all day for them. And I really do. I have some of people that come across my path who thinks that I'm just, I don't know what they think. I think they think that I may be a stay-at-home mom, and I'm just available to them. Right. So I just want to make that clear. I done said before, family, that I was changing a lot of things of how I was doing, you know, doing things going forward, because the ancestors don't want me to be like that as well. Utilizing my energy for people who just want to utilize me for certain things, and that's it. Right. So that's why I already stated before that I was making changes going forward. Right. I've already spoke of this. I've already shared that. Okay. That I was changing some things going forward, family. And yes, I am, because the ancestors don't like that either, right? The ancestors don't like me to be feeling like, you know, people are just taking my kindness for whatever it may be, right? Or people is just sucking up all my energy. Ancestors don't like that either, right? Ancestors had already laid it on me that they needed me to start making changes because these things was going on and they didn't like it. So I already was changing some things of how I was doing some things. Okay. But I just wanted to discuss that, and I wanted to make it clear. As far as Lakira Goldsmith goes, tapping into that energy, ancestors allowed me to see a suspect come through clear as day. I even put up my camera, family. I even lifted up my camera in the earlier discussion that I had regarding Lakira. I lifted up my camera so you all could see the image coming through, right? I could get it's various information I get, right? Whether it's words, names, an individual coming through, a suspect, a victim. It comes in various ways. I have no control of how the ancestors want to give me that revelation. I put my camera up so you all could see the image coming through of the face, right? This is a man face. This is a man face that's involved with what has happened to Lakira. All right. I went back and I looked at this man, Abraham Yazid. That image doesn't look like Yazid to me, right? That doesn't look like Yazid to me. You understand? But I also understand, and I'm also aware that a lot of you all can't see what I see visually, right? Although even if I share it, some of you all can't see what I can see visually, and that's okay. But some of you all who can see, you all will know who this person is, but you all don't share with me, right? I asked a question. I asked, was somebody named Eric Jackson, okay, and Bruce, did they know each other? What kind of connection do they have together with one another? Do they live in the same area? I don't know who these people are, right? I'm just giving, all I do is tap into the energy, meditate over the name, and whatever spirit give me revelation into regarding them and in relation to Lakira, I bring it out, okay? But I've been asking questions. How are these people connected? If anybody have a picture of Bruce or this man, Eric, can you all forward me the picture? Because then that way, what I see visually, that the ancestors is allowing me to see visually, I can match a picture up to what I'm seeing visually already. But then I have some of you all who will sit on the information and you'd rather not share it with me. So why should I continue to tap into the energy for you all if you don't want to share the information with me, right? That's my time and energy. I could be using my time and energy on someone else who needs the help and who is trying to give me that information regarding their loved one. That's what that's the point of me giving this discussion, this important discussion today, right? Because I have other ones who is trying to reach out to me for important information. They are willing to give me the information. Now, I don't know how Bruce look. I do not know how Eric J look, right? But if someone was to send me a picture of them, I can match that picture up to what the ancestors already allowed me to see visually and see if it matches the person Lakira and the ancestors are speaking of. Okay. Now, if you look at when I put the camera up, this individual will have something going on the side of their face. Okay. I done spoke of this already on a read that I was doing. Something is going on, I believe, is the right side of them. Okay. So I try to put out as much information as I can. It's not for me to withhold. It's not doing me any good to withhold it. But it's just stopping how I decide to go forward with various cases, right? As far as if I'm going to continue to utilize my energy to tap into cases, right? Because when I start feeling like you know, someone is not meeting me halfway, although I'm keep putting in the effort and keep putting in the effort, but others is not meeting me halfway, it's time for me to move on and utilize my energy in another area where somebody is going to meet me halfway. You understand, family? And there's no ill will towards anyone regarding that. It's just that free up my time and my energy as well, right? That free up my time and energy, and I need my time and my energy, right? That's important. That's valuable to me. It may not be valuable to others, right? Some others, but it's valuable to me. Okay, family. I know that I get revelation into various things in many ways, right, family? And I try my best to go and help the individual if I can, right? But if the person is not meeting me halfway, what am I going to do, right? I'm not going to keep exhausting my time and energy. I'm not. It's time for me to move on. You understand, family? So that's why I'm saying that, okay? Because it seemed like I'm hitting a brick wall with certain people, and I noticed that this has been going on a lot lately, and it's time for me to start pulling back, right? It's time for me to start pulling back. 44 said, right, that's what I want to know. How are they connected? You know, if you're talking about Bruce and Eric J, I don't know how those two people are connected, but it seems like Bruce, whoever he is connected to, is like, I'm still picking up that energy. I'm still picking up, no, it's Eric. Whoever Eric is connected to, I'm still picking up that energy of Lakira being harmed, but they all connected. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, does Bruce and this individual know each other, right? Do they know each other? I have no idea because I've never gotten information. I don't know. So I couldn't tell you. But visually, I'm trying to match up this face that I'm seeing. I looked at Yazi. I did look at Abraham Yazi because a lot of you all were saying that you all believe is Abraham Yazi. Okay. I looked at Abraham Yazi and I looked at the visually from what the ancestors has been showing me, and that doesn't look like Abraham Yazi to me. It doesn't look like Abraham Yazi. So now I'm asking, do anybody have a photo, or can anybody get a photo of what this Bruce guy looks like, or what this Eric J person look like? Because if I could get a picture of them, then I could visually match them up from what the ancestors has already showed me, and I'll know that's the person I'm looking at. You understand? Because sometimes the ancestors would throw a person up and I could see them clear as day, but the description might not come out as good as I want it to come out. I'm gonna be honest, right? But that's why I say a lot of times, family, I wish I was a sketch artist, because if I was a sketch artist, family, I mean, I'm telling you, family, I will be, you know, nailing it. All right. Because when the ancestors allow me to see somebody's face visually, I see them clear as day. But I'm not going to know who that person is. You understand? I'm not going to know who that person is. But if somebody show me a picture and says, "Is this the person you seen?" I can look at that picture and say, "That's the person," or "No, that's not the person I'm looking at." You understand? So if anybody have a picture, feel free to share with me. Right? That's all. And if you don't, that's okay too. But I'm just saying that this person has come through. I've seen they face clear as day. I'm just trying to match up the individual. That's all, right? And I really do, family. Maybe I need to get some what do you call that? Some drawing lessons or sketch lessons or something. Maybe that's something that maybe I'll look into, because I wish I was a sketch artist, right? And I could visually draw what I'm seeing. Because I mean, I would be having everybody's mugshot on display. Trust me, I would. Um, Elja said, "Do what's good for you, Miss T." Yes, most definitely, most definitely. I'm just reading some of the comments. You are so right, Miss T. El Petit said it's been several people trying to help in this case. I understand. Yes. Um, the thing is, when I see a face visually, right? I think that's the most disheartening thing for me, is when spirit come through real, real clear, and they give me a facial description of someone, a facial features, you know, me. I'm physically, visually allowed to see someone. I think it's real disheartening for me that I can't plug this person up to a name, because although I know that spirit is trying to make the connection and give me as much information as they can, the best way they know how to, I, on the other hand, I'm not going to know how to match that face up from what they just shown me with a perpetrator, because I don't know or who Lakira been around. You understand? I don't know who Lakira friends are, or who she's been around. So it's hard for me to match it up. Now, for instance, if it was one of my children, right, and the ancestors threw up a face, I will be instantly able to make that connection and say, that's Jeff. That's Jeff, because I know what Jeff looked like. You understand? I know my children's friend. I know who my children be around. So I can match it up. I can't do that with a lot of my victimized cases, because I don't know who they all come into contact with. I don't know who they all around. That's why I share the information, because loved ones of the victims, or any loved ones of theirs, they be able to make that connection, right? They'll be able to make that connection, and they could say that the description that you gave, it matches this person that I know named so and so. I have a picture of this person. Could you tell me, is that the person that you're seeing? And I'm able to look at that picture, because I've done that with many of families, right? I can look at that picture, many of families that I work with, and they can vouch, they can chime in if they like to. Many of family I work with, and I can look at the picture and say, that is the individual, right? And they say, yes, you match this person to a T. That is the person. You understand? But when I have cases that I'm working on, then everybody want to hold on to everything for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason may be, but you all can share that too. They want to hold on to everything. They don't want to tell me, but yet they want to come for me for information. They want to utilize my services, but they don't want to give me any information. I don't get it. I don't understand why utilize my services, but yet you don't want to give me feedback. So that's what I'm saying, family, when I say that you know I'm pulling back. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be my service is not going to be available to those who do that to me, right? Because I don't think it's fair to me. I don't, right? So that's the biggest thing, right? I don't think it's fair to me, and I've been noticing that it's been going on a whole lot more than I would like. So I'm shutting it down right now, because not only is it that I don't like that, my ancestors don't like it either, and they've been tugging on me regarding that for a while now, and that's why I said I'm making changes when it comes to my time and energy. 44 said, yeah, You need something to compare it to. Then again, they may not know who she has been around, so that must be frustrating. Your verbal description may not be clear enough. Exactly, 44. And that's the whole thing, is when I do see a face and I try to describe them the best way I can, um, the description may not be coming off good enough, right? And it may not, right? I'm not going to doubt that. And it may not. Um, and that's another reason why I said, if anybody have a picture that they can share of this Eric individual and this Bruce individual, feel free to share it with me, because I can look at that picture and I can see if it matching up to what the ancestors has given me revelation into. All right. But yes, and that's true. 44. I'm not going to doubt that. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why I said I wish I was a sketch artist, so I could sit there and I could draw out what I'm visually seeing. Because although I may show someone what I'm scrying, while I'm scrying in the image of the individual, everybody can't see what I can see, right? Everybody can't see it. And that's understandable, because I know that spiritually everybody is not where I'm at. So that's okay. So I'm trying to do the best I can when it comes to the description of these individuals or anything like that, right? So I try to give you all other details regarding the person that maybe somebody can match up, right? Whatever kind of details, whether it's work related details or somebody else that they connected, like they significant other. I try to give as much details as I can, and hoping that somebody could make the connection and say, yes, that fits so and so, right? And then I could look into that and go from there. 44 said, this sound like the type of people who say, you are the psychic, you tell me you should already know. That's the thing, family, because I always tell you all, I'm not a psychic, right? I'm not a psychic. I am a messenger. That's what the ancestors has gifted me to do, right? To be a messenger, not a psychic. If I was a psychic, I would be a one bad psychic, family. All right. And when I say bad, I mean bad in a good way. I'll be able to give you a whole lot more details than what I'm giving you all now. I'm doing this on a messenger level, not as a psychic, because I'm not a psychic. I'm not claiming any title that the ancestors did not give me. And I make that clear all the time to you all, family. I am not a psychic. I am a messenger, right? Yes, I do have the ability to tap into energy and get information, but I am not a psychic, right? I done made that clear. If I went to a psychic should be able to tell me X, Y, and Z, right? I'm not a psychic. I'm a messenger. Okay. I could get messages from the spiritual realm. I could get descriptions and different things of people from the spiritual realm, but it doesn't mean that I know who these people are and that I'm able to make that connection. Okay. So you all need to be mindful of that. I done spoke of that before. And that's what in 44, I'm glad that you did mention that, because that's what a lot of people, I believe, are doing. They are trying to hold on to information because they're figuring, let her tell me because she is the psychic. No, honey, I'm going to tell you the messages that the ancestors give me revelation into, and whatever other information the ancestors need you to know, right? And you all know what's going on in that case because the ancestors has already given me revelation about it. Okay. Um, it's not saying that I'm a psychic, right? If I'm a psychic, I should be able to tell you all. I feel like, a psychic will be able to tell you more things that's related to a certain person or place, but they could give you greater detail of when, how, what, and so, right? I'm a messenger. That's my title, right? That's what the ancestors asked me to do, to be a messenger. When the ancestors is ready for me to utilize any other type of energy, trust me, they will let me know. But I believe what you're saying, 44, yes. Okay, yes. Um I have people that they hold on to information even when I give them even when I give individuals a location. I give individuals a location and I tell individuals a location, and I think people want to see if I will know because that's how they look at it. She a psychic. Let's see if she's gonna know. Oh, trust me, if the ancestors give me revelation into it, I know. So I will give them an area, I will give them a location, I will give them the description, I will tell you everything that I'm seeing along the way, everything that I'm seeing in that area. I would tell them. But then I still have people that still holding on and acting like they don't want me to know. And I asked the person, okay, well, where's the address that this person went missing from so I could follow it out and make sure that, I want to backtrack. They act like they scared. They don't want to let me know the address. Honey, you ain't got to let me to know the address, right? I don't give you revelation into everything I had to give, everything that the ancestors allowed me to see visually, right? I have already given you the information. You don't have to tell me the address. That's just for me to backtrack things. You don't have to tell me the address. You don't have to tell me a location or nothing, because whatever the ancestors give me revelation into, I know that's what it is. So I'll give you the information and you can take it and do whatever else you need to do with it from there. But yes, 44, I have that goes on too. And that's another thing, people don't want to give me the feedback, right? But they want me to give them all the information. That's okay. You don't have to give me feedback either. Eldra said, don't let nobody use you for your gifts. Stand strong on how you do things now, Miss T. Yes, and that is so true. Because that's what's going on in most of these cases, right? That's what's going on, because I could give you all the information that is available to be given according to what ancestors give me revelation into, right? And like I said, depending on how much energy I want to sit there and tap into that energy, how much time I'm willing to, utilize to tap into energy. I could give you all the information that you need, but I have some people, they don't want to share anything, right? They just want me to give, and that's fine too. That's fine too. But most people, if you shared something with me, see, I'll see the road where this is going down. But I have some people that don't share anything with me, and that's fine too, because the information is not for me. The information is to be given to you. So you do whatever you choose that you need to do with that information, right? But I'm just saying that I'm not going to be utilizing my time and energy for those who don't want to meet me halfway anymore. I'm not, right? I'm not going to be doing it. And it's no ill will towards anyone, but I know that I have to keep moving forward with other individuals who is willing to meet me halfway. That's the thing, right? Because most of these readers that you all see, right? Most of these readers that you all see, they get insight on cases first. I wonder if you all know that, right? Most of them get information, right, on these cases. As far as me, I don't have to get insight on any case. I could come up here at a drop of a dime and do a read on somebody I don't even know about. You all can ask me to do a read on somebody, and I could do the read, and I could give you all the revelation that you all need. Right? I don't have to get information on someone. But most of these readers that you all see, they wanna get brief on these cases. It helps them, it helps them if they get briefed on these cases before they tap into that energy. Unlike myself, I don't have to get briefed on any case. I just go into the case. I'll just jump right into it because I know when the ancestors bring it out, I know that's what it is. So I don't have to get insight on nothing. Nobody don't have to give me feedback on a case. It's okay, right? I could come up here live and I could just jump into a case. Somebody could ask me about their loved one and we could just look into it. But again, I'm gonna say I'm just I'm just being cautious of how I'm going to be going forward now in the future when it comes to tapping into energy for certain individuals, right? If you all not willing to meet me halfway, don't expect to utilize my time and my energy, because my time and energy is important, and I could be putting that on someone who is willing to meet me halfway, right? So which means if I ask them a question, I don't have to feel like they withholding information, right? What is that for? So that's all I came here to share with you all right? And that's another thing, and that's what people don't understand. You got all these people that claim to be psychic, right? But yet they need to know all the information before they even go into a certain case. I don't have to have any information, right? I don't have to have any information at all, family. But I've been noticing that people who has been taking, my time and energy, and I think they think that I don't have anything else to do but to devote my time and energy just to them. That's been going on. That's been going on, family. That has been going on a lot lately, and that has to stop. And it is stopping, right? I spoke of this before. It has already stopped on my end, but I noticed that I still have individuals that has been doing that, right? Eldra said, right, you definitely don't need any information. No, I don't. And I tap into that energy time and time again, family, to tell you all, right, and to show you all the power of our ancestors. I have people up here, family, you could chime in at any time, who I've done reads on their loved ones. I don't know them from a hole in the wall, but I could tell you a whole lot of things that your loved one has been doing in their life, what they've been experiencing, and you all could chime in, right? I could tell you all how they how they all have passed away. I tell you all of these things, and I don't know you or your loved ones from a hole in the wall. You understand, family? I do that off the whim with a lot of people, right? Not just live, but a lot of people that who come to my services that's not even here on this channel. But I think a lot of it has to do with two. For one, people feeling like you're a psychic and you should know, and for two, is a distrust thing, right? People don't know who to trust. They not sure, so they scared to give certain information because they not sure, right? They not sure. They're not sure if they give you information that you are going to feed off of that information. I don't need the information, right? I could give you all the information and you can take it from there. But if I ask you a question, you're not going to correspond and answer the question. You're not going to do that, right? But you done got all the information. See, that's the problem. That's the problem there, right? That's the problem there. So I'm just going to say that, family. That was important discussion that I needed to put out there. I'm not going to go into this discussion anymore, right? I done put everything that I needed to put out for Lakira. I'm closing Lakira case because there's nothing for me more to tap into. The ancestors done visually allow me to see a person, a suspect. The person done gave, the ancestors has given me all the information I needed regarding the suspect. The ancestors already allowed me to visually see some things of what happened to Lakira. There's no need for me to tap into that energy again. Now, do I know the person? Do I know the suspect that the ancestors has shown me regarding Lakira? No, I don't know. I don't know this person, right? The ancestors allow me to see their face. I don't know this person. But again, if I had a face to compare it to, then yes, I can match it up. So if someone had a picture of those two individuals that I asked about, then yes, I can match it up and say, yes, this is a match to what the ancestors allow me to visually see. I don't have that, right? So hopefully somebody can make the connection from all the other things that I have put out. But I'm gonna put her case to rest because there's nothing more that I can do in Lakira's case. I already know what happened. Ancestors already gave me revelation time and time of what has happened. There's no need for me to tap into that energy anymore, right? So that case is, I'm putting it to rest. There's a few people that like I put in the comment section in the video that need to be questioned. I have somebody who matched up to a T from when the ancestors was telling me some things. Someone did get in contact with me and they said that you know, they told me about an individual, somebody after they watched that read, they got in contact with me and they said that somebody that they know matches that description to a T. All right. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get it back into it anymore. Right. But if anybody would like to share a picture of those two individuals, I'm willing to tell you all the feedback regarding it. That's it. But as far as that goes, I'm laying her case to rest, family. Thank you, Purple Pearls. Alicia. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Yes, Eldra. No, I think I'm not drained, but more so frustrated over some things that has been happening lately. Some some disheartening things that I have been dealing with some individuals that I'm just like I'm just not going to allow them to utilize my energy anymore, right? Because it's disheartening when you try to help someone or extend services to someone, but you know they take all your kindness for weakness, or it's always a get everything that they can get, right? So I think that's the tone that you hear coming through. Not more so of a drain, but frustrated about something, right? So I'm just going to leave that case. That case is put to bed. I've did all that I can do in that case, right? I'm not going to tap back into that energy. It's no need for me to, because the ancestors has already given me all the revelation that I needed to get, that I'm able to share with you all. Is nothing else that I can do but just pray for the family, right? For justice and closure. That's all that I can do at this point, right? I try to, at least be, that source of light in this dark place that's going on, right? So these dark circumstances that's going on, I try to be that little light there. At least try to direct someone in the right direction. But it's hard to do that when I have people that they'll sit or hold on to information, right? Instead of being forthcoming, because I know that somebody know this individual firsthand. That's the sad thing. So I'm gonna just leave it there, family. Eldra said, I understand because you go above and beyond. Thank you, Eldra. And yes, I do. Yes, I do. I see still I rise that I'm good, sis. Just trying to keep my thoughts positive. Yes, continue to do that. Still I rise. Always keep your thought positive. Yes. So I'm gonna let you all go, family. So that's just a quick discussion that I wanted to say. An important discussion, right? But it turned out to be almost an hour long, family. But those all, you all could take it for what it's worth. I'm lagging way behind, Miss T, but I just wanted to say you helped me get closure about my deceased daughter, and I didn't tell you anything beforehand. Thank you, B Bent. Yes, right. And I'm sending you prayers and healing and strength regarding your daughter. But yes, B Bent, right? A lot of individuals who seek me out, they don't give me no information. I tell you, just give me a name. I could tell you the rest, right? Just give me a name, and I could do the rest. And that's what a lot of you all do, right? And I'll do the rest. But I'm hoping that if I do ask you a question, that you are able to, you know, converse with me regarding some things. Not that you'll sit on things and you don't want to share it with me. That's fine too. That's fine too. So I wanted to say that. I'm gonna let you all go, family. I want you all to have, again, for the second time in a row, a blessed night, right? And a blessed weekend. All right, family. Well, the weekend is over, basically. You might as well say I'm starting to get myself ready for tonight. Is 6 o'clock here. So I'm getting ready to start getting myself ready for tonight. Eldra said probably hiding something. Yeah, or think they hiding something from me, right? Thinking they don't want me to know something. That's fine too, right? Because if the ancestors want me to know it, trust me, they're gonna bring it out. If they don't want me to know it, they're not going to give me revelation into it. That's fine, right? I don't have to have the information, right? So if I ask you a question and you feel like you don't want to answer the question, that's fine, right? That's fine. It just, all that does is, for an example, I was working with a young lady, right? I'm gonna use this for an example, family. I want you all to listen. I was working with a young lady. Some things has come out. Okay, some things has come out. I picked up this energy that kept telling me something is definitely going on with somebody's parent, right? With somebody's parent. The long story short, I done told this person all that they needed to know, right? All the whatever the ancestors gave me revelation into, I told them, right? I'm I asked them a question. The question was, I wanted to know, I asked them, I wanted to know this connection between you and a parent, because some unsettling things is around a parent, right? Some energy with a parent. Okay, some unsettling energy. The individual felt like they didn't want to tell me, right? And that's fine, because they may not want to tell me for various reasons. I had already picked up in my spirit that this person didn't want to tell me because they wanted me to tell them. Sometimes if I ask you a question, you should just answer it, because that'll let me know the outcome of a path of a situation as well, right? So I proceeded and I told them what I had to tell them, right? Later, the individual did come to me and they said, Miss T, you know, you was right. I didn't want to give you that information. I don't, family, I don't press anybody. I don't ask, right? And if I did ask, if you don't want to share it, that's on you. But sometimes it, you know, it determines on what's going to be the outcome in certain situations. If I ask you a question and you tell me truthfully it or not. You understand? Needless to say, this individual that I had worked with, everything has come to light, right? So everything has come to pass what has happened. That parent energy that I was picking up, right? That parent energy that I was picking up, it wasn't her parent, it was her child's parent. But when I gave this individual all the information, if they would have told me that the energy that you speak of is more so of my daughter father, right? That could have changed a whole lot of things as far as what I was going to say next to them regarding their child's father. You understand? Sometimes when I don't um when I ask a question and someone don't give me that information, I don't even go into it, right? I don't even go deep into it. I'll just tell them that you know, whoever this individual is, they just need to be careful of their surroundings. That's it. I don't get into it any deeper, right? That's it. So yes, if you give the person the feedback, that's important, right? That's important as well. So I just wanted to share that with you all, family. That's important. Um, how you, Tonda? I love you as well. 44 said, ain't nobody got time for that. Just answer the question. Wow. Yes, but I have some individual, I don't know, right? Maybe they think I may pass judgment on them. I have no idea, right? Um, I don't want to get deep into it because I don't speak of people business, but that individual has lost their life, right? They have lost their life because all I kept seeing was some drug issues going on. You see where I'm going with this, family? Sometimes the ancestors will give me revelation and it's not pertaining to you per se, but someone along your path. So I will ask you a question because I'm picking up energy regarding someone along your path. Maybe I could spare that person their life if I can, right? If the ancestors put that out there for me. But because I'm asking you a question and you don't want to share that information with me, right? That could determine the outcome of the messages that I'm going to give next. So that has happened. It's sad that that has happened, but maybe I could have been of a better assistance, but I can't when I have people that's holding on to some things. So the only thing I'm going to tell you is to, you know, um, whoever this individual is, right? They need to watch their surroundings. But you understand, family? I'm not going to get into it. So, I'm gonna let you all go, family. I want you all to have a blessed night. Right? I want you all to have a blessed night, family. And I'll see you all hopefully this week up there. Well, yes, I will see you all this week, right? For those of you all who's doing the detox with me, I will see you all this week. All right, family. I want you all to have a blessed night. 44 said being nosy and seeking truth are two different things. Yes. Yes. And I'm never asking a question when I do ask a question to be judgmental or to be nosy, right? I want to make sure that I'm putting, even if it's somebody along your path, and even just say if a read is not about that individual, but the ancestors laid on my spirit regarding someone along your path. Even if I could get that person on the right track as well, right? In the midst of me putting you on the right track, I'm going to do that. Okay? I'm going to do that. So yes, sometimes information is needed, right? Feedback is needed sometimes. So I'm just going to leave that there. I want you all to have a blessed night.